We love getting your questions, so we want you to keep them coming via Facebook, Twitter, and on our webpage. Who knows, we might just answer your question here in the studio audience next.
Welcome back to the Daily Helpline. We're here with Lyndsey, who's had some trouble in her past few relationships. So welcome, Lyndsey.
Hi.
What kind of guys are we talking about here?
We're talking about guys who, you know, in the beginning they wanted me or knew what they wanted out of the relationship, and then in the end it was a complete turnaround, like a new person.
It feels like there's a different emotion that's not showing up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So what took you there? There's always a thought behind the tears. Where did you go just then?
Just like the times I had to get over, you know, what I went through in the relationships. The guy having a child with somebody else.
And you didn't have any idea about the affair?
No, I mean, you know, women's intuition, you think that, you know, something's going on, and they're like, no, it's, you know, it's not what you think it is, you're crazy.
So what was it in those situations that allowed you to turn a blind eye to the type of men that you were choosing?
I think just me, I think it just had to do with like them letting me know that, you know, you're crazy, like it's all about you. And I didn't want to be like that woman, I guess, where it's like the nagging person or the angry person. I wanted to be like something different.
So you drank the Kool-Aid, because isn't that what always happens?
Right.
No, of course I'm not cheating on you. What's wrong with you? You're crazy. You don't believe me. You don't trust me. And because you don't want to be that girl,
Right.
you go, okay, well, maybe I'll do something different. Maybe I'm going to be the girl that believes the man that's lying to me. I'm not going to listen to myself. I'm going to listen to him.
My mother and such has always told me to, you know, watch out for those red flags and stuff, but I think, I don't know, I haven't had like positive male figures in my life. So it's like, yes, your sister or your mother can tell you certain things, but it's like they're doing it from a woman's point of view and what they've been through. So I wanted to, I guess, try something different. Or my mother, and you know, is like a single mother, and it's like, well, something about her as to why I don't want to be a single mother, or you know. So it's like she's I love my mother and I love the advice she gives me, but I feel like she's raising a future single mother to be independent and not rely on somebody else.
So you see that and you go, I'm going to be the opposite of her. You are a single woman, you were strong, but I want a man.
Yeah.
And let's be real. And I want a man so bad that a piece of a man is better than no man at all.
I think there's a bigger issue. I don't think this is about just fixing your picker.
Yeah.
If your picker's broken, right?
Yeah.
You keep attracting, so we got to stop your picker from honing in on losers. But I don't think this is a relationship or a picker thing. I think it's a self-worth thing.
Never thought about it that way.
But I see the tears. So what did he touch?
I guess my self-worth. Because once again, it's like, you know, your family will always tell you that you're amazing, but it's like, why can't other people see that if that is the case?
And it's not because your family doesn't believe it or that these men don't believe it. At the end of the day, it's because you don't believe it.
Exactly.
I don't think you need to be in a relationship for a while.
Yeah.
I think you need to bookmark that part because the relationship needs to happen with you first. But I don't suspect that we could drop that in at this point and give you a roadmap or a few bullet points and you go back out and apply it, because I think this is a pattern that's pretty deep and it's been going on for a while. What I'd like to see you do and what I'd like to offer you is some counseling. There's a group called the West Coast Counseling Center. It's Jody Frank and Cindy Busto. They're great partners of the show. We know their work, we know their hearts. Clinically, they're experts, but they really care. And they work with a lot of different things, but this is one of their specialties, is really building people up from the inside out. So you don't walk around and putting your outsides out there for everybody to tear up your insides.
I want you to lean into exactly what Miles is saying. Take this opportunity, learn who you are, learn what makes you special, learn what makes you enough. And then when you finally meet that person, if he does not show you that he is reflecting exactly what it is that you have on the inside, he is not the one, honey. Keep it moving.
Right.
You have to know your worth. And that's what this is about.
Would you be willing to accept this gift?
Yes.
And follow through?
Yeah.
Good, you deserve it. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much for being here
Thank
today.
you.
Absolutely. Next, what do you do when your grown son spanks your grandson and you don't like it? Well, after this, we'll have that answer. Stay tuned. We love getting your questions, so we want you to keep them coming via Facebook, Twitter, and on our webpage. Who knows, we might just answer your question here in the studio audience next.